Hi, I like to conclude this series on competency mapping with the story of four brothers. These four brothers were running a large number of businesses. One of the brothers is the head of the eldest brother is the head of the entire business group. The second brother looks after tea and pharma. The third brother looks after hotels and travels and tours. The fourth brother looks after the future directions, new initiatives, and also looks after training of all the employees across the entire group of businesses. Well, these four brothers had many businesses, but it was very interesting how they decided who should look after what businesses. Simply, the eldest brother asked the preferences, and the second brother said that he would like to be in charge of pharma and tea business, and the third brother said he would like to take up tours and travels and hotels. And the fourth brother is very studious. He said that, look, I am still going through training, I am professionalizing myself, and therefore let me be in charge of training, strategic planning, and also new businesses as I get new ideas and so on. And they have been running the business for almost a decade, and they did not change this. At the end of the decade, they discovered that the market share of some of the companies being run by the second and third brother were not up to mark. They were actually falling. It is at this point of time they did a competency mapping exercise, and they used somebody from outside who came to the company, spent some time, discussed with all the senior managers and the board members and the brothers themselves, and identified competencies that are required to successfully perform or manage each one of these businesses. It turned out, for example, to manage the pharma and the tea business, you require a person who is fairly reflective, fairly thoughtful, fairly strategic, and spend quite a bit of the time in the business trying to understand the business intricacies and so on. So in some ways, I think somebody who can be a reflective person and not a very outgoing person will do a good job. In the case of tours and travels and hotels, it was found that the person, one of the competencies indicated was the person should be happy-go-lucky, should be extroverted, should be good at networking, should mix, should like to travel and so on. Many of these kind of things. And the fourth set of businesses, I think, required certainly a lot of study, a lot of strategic thinking and so on. And of course, the elderly brother, being a business head of the entire kind of a family, required the ability to manage them as a team. The competency mapping indicated that the eldest brother, who is in charge of the group, should have the major responsibility of talent management, and he was not able to do that well because he is a very soft-spoken and very permissive and very empathetic kind of a person. The second brother is supposed to be an extrovert, but he has been put in charge of the pharma and the tea business. The third brother is an introvert, and he was in charge of the tours and travels because he thought that that is something which he likes. The fourth brother had, I think, the right kind of a combination and so on. It is only after a competency mapping exercise the competency mismatch was discovered in a systematic way with the help of a consultant. So all that the consultant could do is to point out the gaps and so on. So the head of the family business asked him, what do I do? How do I therefore? They conducted a 360-degree feedback, and the feedback revealed the competency gaps and the mismatch. So they put the competency mapping exercise and 360-degree feedback together, and the entire top management of the four brothers, along with a few of their professional directors, met and had a kind of a 2-day self-renewal exercise. And at the end of the exercise, they discovered that they are going to correct these anomalies. So the second brother was shifted to look after, who is an introvert, who is an extrovert, was shifted to look after the tours and travel, and the third brother, who is more of an introvert, is passed on to was given the businesses to look after pharma and tea business. The fourth brother remained where he was, and then he started playing an aggressive role in helping the eldest brother to confront issues and so on. I think in a matter of 3 years, because of the right match of competencies that people had in the roles that they were performing, there was a total turnaround in all the businesses of this particular kind of a company. So this story very clearly reveals that if you can systematically put down on a piece of paper the activities that are associated with each role and the nature of knowledge, attitude, skills, values that are required to perform the role, and use this for managing performance, for managing getting insights about one's own self, and use the data to even make mid-course corrections, you will be doing very successful kind of a business. So this is the end of the 10 short videos on competency mapping. I hope you got some insights into competency mapping. I think for those of you who want to learn more, please do attend our certification program in competency mapping conducted at Bangalore, and nowadays we are conducting in other countries like Sri Lanka and Malaysia and so on. Please write to our company at Bangalore, www.tvrls.com, or email to tvrlsblr at gmail.com. tvrlsblr at gmail.com. Hope to see you in one of our programs, and I'm sure you will get a lot of good insights about competency mapping and build your own organization as a great organization.